just saying. But, that's why we, look at things, we watch things, we listen. If you go into Maggie's live, don't say anything. Don't make any comments. Just listen to what she's putting out, and how she's talking to her mods is another thing. So, that being said, that's the same thing. I'm going to put this up. It might run into the chat. My apologies. Here's the phone number to get in reference to the Office of the Inspector General for Social Security Administration. You can call that number, and you can also go to their website to report fraud and with what people are committing fraud, which is what Maggie has been doing. Hold on. I have a picture. I want to. That. My apologies, everyone. I didn't want to get the update on this. So, in the past 281 days, Maggie Foster has accumulated $4,688 of her tick lead. So, that's money that she has gotten from gifts off of TikTok in the last 281 days. I want to say it's roughly around 9 months. So 9 months into 4688 is what? That's what you'll get. Sorry, I'm going to change the picture. I can't see the chat. That's my fault. Oh, I did want to get another picture up here. Let's see if I can find it. But that's what you got. And the other factor is that I question too is the factor that why you got to be lying, Maggie? My only question is, why do you need to lie? Don't sit there and tell me you ain't lying, because we all know you are. And by the way, welcome to the live, Maggie. It's okay. You're not going to get any hate from me. I'm just putting it out there. No, she did not lose. She did not lose her food stamps, or at least so she says. Look, Maggie, if you're in here, you can get into a box. I'll be respectful as long as you are too. But other than that, yeah, see, she doesn't care. That's just it. She doesn't care. She didn't care about that woman that had surgery, when she came into live and said something to her. She didn't care about that. She cared about that woman's money, But, well, that's just it. She is on the road to lose all state government assistance. Just saying. And she continues to keep going down this path. That's her choice. But guess what? It's our choice to turn around and bring the awareness about you and about what you're doing to other people. You're not helping your mods. You could care less about your mods. I don't care if you call them Maggie's family or not. But, that's just my honest opinion. I've watched you enough and long enough to know what you're doing is wrong. Yeah, I agree. Do I want to see her lose it ultimately? No. What I want to see her do is get on the right track for herself and do for herself instead of going and living life, which is another good point that I took notice to, and I have screenshots of it. One of her supporters / enablers in a live turned around and said, "Look at Maggie, she's living life." Yeah, because she's getting money from other people. Yeah, well, and that's just it. That's the sad thing. And it's going to come. It's going to happen. They are already investigating her, and they're building the case up. I can guarantee you that. It will take time because they're probably going to go through her. See, and that's the other thing, too, she needs to think about. She's utilizing somebody else's Cash App, which is considered wire fraud, because that person has to pay the taxes on that money come 1099 time. So what happens is that when you go to take that money and you transfer it to Maggie's account, you're going to pay for it, not Maggie. What, you think Maggie's going to pay for your taxes on that? No. She don't even pay her mods. But that also brings me another good question. What's that $150 for? Is that a bill? Or is that turn around and collect money to give out to your mods? Yeah, that's, and I'm sorry. I agree. I believe she's scamming her friends. No, she doesn't. They don't call where she lives affordable housing for a reason. They call it affordable housing because it's to be affordable for her to live within her means. And so what if you've got to save up 2 or 3 weeks or a month or 2 months or whatever to turn around and go on your But like I said, I can't remember the last time it was our responsibility to pay for you. You're an adult, 41, gonna be 42 in July. Buck up, start acting like an adult instead of sitting there wanting other people's money each and every single time. You want a box, you're more than welcome up into a box, cat.
All for one.
Yes, ma'am.
That $150 she said last night was for a bus ticket.
Right. And then she changed her mind.
All for one.
Yes, ma'am.
I still
And
think
then she turned right around and said today that it was for a bill. Well, people were being honest and asking her what the bill was. Yeah.
But
I mean, so what is it? For a bus ticket or for a bill?
she's saying it's for a bill.
Right.
But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh no,
I guess you did. You had a picture of her the other day. Okay.
yeah. But here's the thing. You know, okay, Cap. Here's the question: if you feel that we're bothering her, which nice troll account, by the way, anybody can tell that's a troll account. But here's the question: if you feel that you have something to say, come up into a box. But you won't. So I'm just being honest. I mean, tell me how I'm not being honest with everything and anything that she has done. Wrong. Please, honestly, just explain to me how she's not being a scammer. She's not taking money. Have you supported Maggie? Money? Oh, Miss Moss. Oh, okay. Well, Miss Moss, when you can come in on a real count and come up and respectfully talk about it, talk about how you feel that you're supporting Maggie, because from what I've seen, and I could show receipts right here, right now, you haven't supported her with shit. Just saying. I have screenshots the last time she went to battle against somebody in a box battle. I didn't see her name up there as the biggest gifter. So, oh, I know enough. Trust me. I know more than what you think I know. So, make that make sense. Miss Moss, then you won't have a problem with me doing this. Watch it. Say bye to Cap, everybody. Say bye-bye. You don't want to grab a box. You can go bye-bye. Hey, I'm only doing the same thing Maggie's mods do to us. So you don't want to grab a box. It's your choice. I gave you every opportunity to do so. And I'm only being honest. I'm being nice. Isn't that what it's supposed to be about? So, bye-bye. And she may be a mouthy, but no, I mean, I don't know. They want to come in, they can come in and grab a box. I don't have a problem with that as long as they're being respectful to all of and being respectful, to the live. I got questions, but they'll never answer them for me. That's the funny thing. They don't feel that they should answer those questions to anyone. They don't feel that they owe any answers. But explain to me this. If that's the case, then why do you block the truth? I'd rather be honest and tell the truth than turn around and sit and lie and mute people and cover up for somebody that doesn't even support you as a mod. But enough of that. I think we've taken up much more time than anything. Maggie, any questions, you're more than feel free. Explain to me how you're not scamming the system and taking other people's money. Well, yeah, and you know what? That's a good point, because that's exactly what my understanding happened last night when she was live. She fell asleep, whether going on. All of her mods turned around